Hello and welcome to Ashley's Movie Reviews, the best of the best, and we'll review the ones that's not so good also. On today's movie review, we'll be reviewing How to Train Your Dragon, also known as Dragons. I don't know why they're calling it that, but they're calling it DreamWorks Dragons, but it's How to Train Your Dragon. We'll also be reviewing Where the Wild Things Are and Sherlock Holmes. So first we'll review Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes is a good movie. It is rated PG-13 and it was given 7.5 out of 10 stars. The storyline behind Sherlock Holmes is Sherlock Holmes and his partner Watson capture and presumably kill Lord Blackwood. Watson pronounces him dead, and he comes back alive like 3 days later, I think. And everybody thinks he's arisen from his tomb. You'll have to watch it to see why, but so the movies is their last case together, and they're going through trying to catch Lord Blackwood. And as they're doing so, they're having there's some comedy breaks in there, and there's a lot of action in it. It's a very good movie. They gave it 7.5 stars out of 10. I would have given it 10 stars. I really would have. It was a good movie. It was that good. If you have any questions or comments, just message me or leave a comment about Sherlock Holmes or anything I said about it. If you disagree, I'd love to hear your opinions. And since this is my first YouTube movie review, please bear with me. And so now we're going to review How to Train Your Dragon. It's rated PG, and it got 8.5 stars out of 10. Surprisingly, it got 1 star higher than How to Train Your Dragon. And what it says on the critic's website, because it's a new movie, it has the critic website. It says a helpless young Viking who appears to hunt dragons becomes an unlikely friend of a young dragon himself and learns they may be more to the creature than he assumed. And basically about Hiccup. And he's the Viking boy. He's the one that befriends the dragon, the black dragon. And the black dragon's name is Night Fury. No one's ever caught him. Everyone fears him so bad they don't know what to do. They fear him. And they've never caught him. They never even attempted to catch him because of him being the black dragon and being Night Fury. And Hiccup befriends him. Go figure, right? And he learns to ride him and some other things that I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to ruin the movie. And, but the head Viking of the village is Hiccup's dad. And he thinks that, he thinks the dragons are horrible and he won't listen to anything that Hiccup says. But Hiccup, ends up proving to the village that a certain thing that he said was true, and the Vikings think that the dragons are stealing the food from them to feed themselves and all that, and that's not what it is. They have to do it for another reason, and you should watch the movie because I'm not going to tell you what that reason is because again I don't want to ruin it. So I recommend that one. It's a good movie. And the last movie I'm going to review is going to be Where the Wild Things Are. And Where the Wild Things Are, I'm sorry, but frankly, I did not like it. I'm sorry if you did like it. Leave me a comment. Tell me what made you like it. Some people said that the reason I didn't like it was because it was above my age level. I didn't say that. It was supposed to be a fantasy movie, which is what I'm into. I like the fantasy stuff. And didn't work. I didn't like it. It was stupid. It was about this little boy who loved to play pretend, and he got into a fight with his mom. He actually bit her, so he ran away, and he ran and ran and ran and ran and ran and got to this dock that came out of nowhere, got in a boat, and he rode in the boat to where the wild things are, and he became their king. And then he lied to become their king. Then everybody got mad at him, and he couldn't keep him happy, so he decides to get back in the boat and leave. So he's been where the wild things are for 3 days, and he gets back and eats the stew that his mom had been cooking him the night that he left and ran away in bitter. And he come back and everything's all nice, and then the movie goes off. Stupidest movie I've ever seen. And now it's time for guess what? Our most looked forward to movie of May. And this month's most looked forward to movie is, drumroll please, dun, 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 Robin Hood. I think this is going to be a great movie. It's coming out May 15th, and I hope to see it. If anyone else out there in YouTube land wants to see it, leave me a comment. If you do see it before I do, please don't ruin the movie for me. And if you would, leave comments of other movies that you'd like me to review, or anything that I said that you'd like to add something to, or any constructive criticism. Please comment and comment and rate. And if you watch this movie all the way through, leave the comment Robin Hood. That once again is the comment Robin Hood. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you'll tune in next time for Ashley's movie reviews.